Hello and welcome back to Talking Dad UK. I'm Jamie and we've just got back from our family holiday, so I thought I'd do a quick video sharing some of our top tips on travelling as a family or travelling with children. Ours was a road trip, so it was a little bit different to some. We're not flying off anywhere abroad this year, so we were all packed up in the car and we drove 5 hours down to South Wales, Tenby. This is a list that isn't in any particular order. So I suppose the first thing I would say, recommend to do, and one of the things that we do, is make a to-do list. So in the lead up to your holiday, wherever it is that you go in, get the children involved, do some research, as you would regularly anyway. Research where you're going, what sort of activities and things you might be doing when you're there, places you might eat, what sort of food they do there. What else have we got on my list down here? The activities that are available, whether it's a beach holiday or you're going to be taking in some museums, some of the history of the place that you're visiting, all that kind of stuff. You can use YouTube videos to research this and show the children the place that you're actually going to be going. You can use pictures, obviously. Just Google the place you're going and show all the pictures of the places. Even if there's any of the children's favourite cartoons that include that sort of place, the big popular places, and then they've got a little bit of an image of where they're going to be going, so they can picture it for themselves. Next on the list, I would say pack individual carry bags for the kids. Most of you will be doing that anyway. The kids will have their own things they want to take, but a small bag just of theirs that they can have with them, either in the car or if they are going to be going on a plane, they can take it on there with them, that you can just slip in your hand luggage. It's small enough for that. In that bag, I would say easy access snacks, all sorts of little snacks like crackers, crisps, dried fruits, cereal bars, that kind of thing. Give them plenty of snacks that they've got the choice, and keep them entertained. Pack a little surprise in them bags, a little surprise for each of the children, whether it's a little fidget toy, a little pocket book or something like that. Little map even of the place they're going to be going if they're slightly older. Just a little bit of something that they didn't know that they were going to get, and that will keep them entertained for a little bit longer than something that they play with regularly. So in terms of some of the things that we would try and take with us: books for reading, colouring books, maybe an iPad if your children use them, sticker books. I know when we went to America on our family moon, in 2019, my eldest was only about 2.5 at the time, so we had to entertain him on a few planes while we were there travelling. And you can get like sticker books that are window stickers that are repealable and you can reuse them, so he was able to stick that all over the windows in the aeroplane and in the taxis, and then we just take them back off, stick them in the book, and he can use them again. Really handy, really useful, and they could do it in all different places, and pictures outside the window of where he's stuck his stickers, so they're handy as well. A little bit easier if you are travelling in the car, you could have some communal music or podcasts that you may be able to listen to. If the kids are a bit older, you could have some podcasts that are suitable for the children and yourselves. Maybe even travelling or history type podcasts, information about the place that you're visiting. For the younger children, it might be their favourite film soundtrack, one of the Disney films or something like that you've got that you can all put on in the car and sing along to. Something that's bearable enough for you, but will keep the children entertained.
Oh, she's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories, where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky.
Another tip, one that I need to keep practicing, is give plenty of time. Give plenty of time for your travel, whether you are road tripping or going to airports. And the main thing I've written down based around this is one thing I've personally found is, if you're not rushing, then you're not stressing. And that's one of the top tips I can give, I suppose, because when you're stressing, travel is difficult. One of the main tips I could probably give you, which you will probably be doing already, is make it fun. It's an adventure. You're all going on a family adventure rather than a grueling travelling trip. So make it fun, play games along the way, I Spy, lots of little things like that, and the kids will enjoy the adventure. Top tips for parents goes back a little bit to the give time and give plenty of time. It's be organised. So you will be doing this, everybody, has varying levels of organisation. So I would say if you're road tripping, obviously you're packing the car up. I would say pack the kids' bags in last with them where it's easy access, rather than packing them in first because you think, well, they're not going to need them until we get there, and then you pile all suitcases in on top and you can't reach them, and 10 minutes down the road kids are bored and they want that thing out of the bag and you can't reach it. Obviously, if you're road tripping, check your car over well in advance, a couple of days before. Top up with your fuel the night before, so you haven't got to rush around to do any of that on the day. Check your tyres, all that kind of stuff. Check your insurance, make sure it didn't run out last night. Travelling abroad obviously goes without saying. Make sure you've got all your documents, your travel insurance, your passports, all them kind of things that you're going to need at the airport. Easy access with you so you don't have to stress about them. And on this short list, one final one, very important for me as a kid, me as an adult when I'm a passenger, and for my eldest at the moment, is if any of your children or yourself get travel sick, don't forget, take your travel sickness tablets in the morning or whenever it's recommended that you take them before you travel, and don't forget to pack them and bring them with you as well, because you might need them when you're travelling around when you're on holiday and when you're coming home. So that's it. Quick top tips of travelling with kids or travelling as a family. If you've got any other top tips that you find really useful, things that really work for your family, leave them in the comments. You can find me on social media, Talking Dad UK, and we can share these top tips for other people so that we can all try them out and make travelling and holidays with the family a little bit less stressful and more fun. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.